All right, boys and girls, sorry about all the computer problems today. So you're going to click on the link from here. When you click on the picture, the link is going to come up and it's going to bring up a PDF like this. So you could have one person in your group present this to everybody, and I want you to talk about the graphs. So this is the polar climate, and it has the weather, and you can see it goes here from -20 in January, and it's still cold. Then it gets a little warmer for June, July, and August, and then it drops back down. So that's the temperature in the polar climate. And it doesn't really get much above freezing, but it goes a lot below freezing. Then I'm just going to scroll down. Let's look at how much rain and snow it gets. And this is 4 inches. So I want you to put 2 fingers together, and when you look at them sideways, that would be about an inch. And so this is saying it gets less than 2 inches each month. That is a super small amount of rain. Now, this one is the cool climate. And when you look here, it goes from 0. Okay, freezing is at 32. That's when we get snow, and it goes up to about 60 in July, and then it comes back down. And again, this is the overall averages. This is the average for morning up until night and overnight. Then the cool climate, we can look and we can see the cool climate gets a little more snow or rain than the polar region did. Now I'm going to look at the mild climate, and you're going to be using these graphs to answer some questions. So this one doesn't reach freezing. This is the freezing line. And again, this is mild, and it goes from 40, about 40 in January, up to about 80 in the summer, and back down. This one gets a little bit more rain per month. Then if you keep looking, you get the dry climate. Now, the dry definitely does not go to freezing. It starts a little below 60, goes up to a little above 80, and back down. And again, this is their rain and snow. They get a whole lot less. And then finally, the tropical climate. So the tropical, again, this is freezing. It doesn't get freezing. And look, it goes basically straight across at around 80. So they don't have all the seasons. They just have one season, basically, which is summer. And now, whoa, look at the rain and snowfall here. Okay, so this is the graph that you might need to help you answer the questions. So I'm going to show you, and then I will pop around into the different groups and try to help you. So you're going to work on this part. So it says for the temperature, is it hotter or colder than the other climates? The precipitation, which is rain or snow, is that more or less than the other climates? Seasons, are there changes during the year? And remember, when I showed you tropical, it went straight across, which meant there really were no seasons. And then what would I pack? So that, like we had just talked about in the chat, you would have lots of layers, a heavy jacket, boots, scarf, gloves for the polar. So what I want you to do with your group, do as much as you can. Every person needs to be recording this in their assignment. So you're going to click here. There will be a text box, and you can start to type what the temperature, is it hotter or colder? And you're going to type that in the box. Then you're going to do precipitation, seasons, and what you would pack. You're going to do it for the cool climate, and then you're going to do it for mild, dry, and tropical. And again, Everybody in your group needs to be working on this. When you are done, oh, that's going to be for next week. When you are done, you're going to turn it in. You need to try to do this as best as you can. Again, I will come around and try to pop into your groups. You know what? Don't worry about turning it in. I just changed my mind. Because of the internet, we might not have enough time. So please try to do your best with your group to do this. All right, thank you.